Hey, it's official. Blow the whistle. Do 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 do. Blow the whistle. I haven't heard that song in so long. Hopefully, I got the melody right. What's going on, y'all? Malika Lee here, host of Feel Good, the podcast, formerly known as Feel Good, the podcast. If you caught that new logo, boo, host of Answering the Inner Call. So, formerly known as Feel Good, the podcast, we're still going to keep the content tight and right. But just, doing an upgrade, an alignment check. We all got to do those at some point in some time. Usually the more often we do them, the better we are with them. Before I jump in, I want to give a shout out to NeoTS23, who left a review, which was new to me. She left it, or he left it some time ago, but I really appreciate your rating and your feedback. That you enjoyed what we're doing here. And I encourage you all who's listening, if this resonates with you, if you hear something that touches your heart, your soul, that feels good, that reminds you of a call, that you got some work to do, boo, please give me that 5 stars, whoop, whoop, and your feedback. And I will shout you out on iTunes or Apple Podcast. I don't know what they're calling it now. But if I see it on there, some of the other platforms I don't see, but that one I will be sure to give you a shout out, just like I did NeoTS23. Thank you, boo. So, answering the inner call, we're going to keep it brief. I have another episode that will go into more detail about the title itself. This one I want to talk about what is a call really briefly, and also shout out to the workshop that is available. I'll put the link in the description. That's the same name as the podcast. And I'll tell you the backstory about that another time. But if what I say resonates with you and you don't want to wait till next week and want to do a deep dive and get some support on what is a call, what's not a call, and what purpose they serve, holler at your girl in the details with the link to the website to check out. I'll put it right to the store where you can check out a little short 2-minute video and purchase it if it resonates with you. Okay, now answering that inner call. What is that about? Well, it has come from many, many years of trying to figure out what's going on in life, making sense of things, being in a state of like, am I supposed to do this? Am I not supposed to do this? Is that God or is it not God? All the things. And one of the things that I mentioned in the workshop, and also that I learned from experience, is there is a phrase that really resonated with me. So in the Bible, what I grew up hearing was, all are called and few are chosen. Later on, when I started studying a tool that I use as my spiritual compass called A Course in Miracles, it says, all are called, but few choose to answer the call. That turns it on its head. That's something that makes you kind of go, all are called. Yes, you listening right now have big and small, although there's no magnitude of a call really. Some just take more time, some take less. But we all have things to contribute and to be of service and to learn, to heal, to grow, all the things. So I'll get into more about what a call is another one, because I want to keep this one short and sweet. But I'd love to hear what you all think of the new image, if it speaks to you, if you like it, if you dig it, or not. You could be like, nah, I like the bold yellow and pink better. That I'm good with that. It served me well and I liked it too. But things sometimes have served their purpose and it's time to let it go and let it change. Speaking of, I made a recording previously about the mess in progress, because I mentioned that this is in transition. It's a remodel or a renovation, just like some other areas of my life. And I'm wondering if there are other people that are aware of a call that's been on your mind, on your heart. Could be a book idea, it could be doing something that's more in alignment, and you just haven't done it. You know that thing I'm talking about. Well, I've been getting this inner nudge that I've been resisting, to be honest, to explore, and I'm wondering if anyone is interested in doing like a small Founders Club cohort at the top of the year, probably after Martin Luther the King Day, of getting support, like probably 6 to 8 weeks of us coming together. If you can't make it live, it will be recorded for you. But of us coming together and you getting support from the community, facilitation from me, of really taking off, really putting some fuel in that backside and taking some action and building up some momentum and moving forward on those things. Maybe you haven't done it yet because you're not meant to do it alone and you just need the support. Really, there's not much we really do on our own these days anyway, despite the rhetoric and sometimes the pick yourself up by your bootstraps. I'm going to stay focused though, but if that speaks to you, if there's something about that you're like, you know what, she seems cool, I could rock with her, I think we'd have a good time, I'm ready to do something different, maybe have to make some changes in my life in person and do some remodeling on myself to birth this idea, this call, this vision, or even to get some things cleaned up in your life that you've been putting off. All of it can take courage. But let me know if that speaks to you. Just shoot me a quick email and like, yeah, I'm interested. That's all. You can email me at malika@malikalee.com. I'll also put my email address in the description. But if that speaks to you of getting the support and the structure and also the community that can hold that vision with you and taking off the new year in a new way with a new you, please let me know. Again, you can email me, malika@malikalee.com, just short and sweet, I'm interested. That's it. I just want to get a pulse of where people are at. And before I do all this heavy lifting of, masterminding and curating this wonderful curriculum that wants to come through me, I want to make sure people will show up. Did you hear that P and that up? Show up. So I will sign off for now. I thank you for tuning in. I hope that this speaks to you in some way, some shape, some form, even if it's just like, oh yeah, I remember that idea I had a couple years ago that I forgot about. This is making me think of that again. Maybe that's that thing that's now ready to be birthed through you. And the question is, are you going to answer the call? I'm going to say that again. I like saying that. The question is, are you going to answer the call? All right, signing off for now, sending so much love, many blessings, another one soon. And we're going to go back to the previous episode before this one about Groundhog's Day. So stay tuned. Mwah! Bye.